Everyone's rejuvenated, everyone's happy, everyone's ready to learn some more awesome stuff. Oh, hello. Come on back in, don't be shy. We are gonna kick it off with our next workshop. Again, if you are signed up for one of the tracks upstairs, feel free to head up there. Otherwise, chill with us down here, where all the fun's happening. I am super excited to introduce, after much work, the next workshop instructor that we have. A quadruple threat, which we are going to say the quad threat is the 4 A's. So please welcome artist, actress, athlete, and activist. Yeah, say that 5 times fast. Ryan, who is also going to be on our lunch panel, so do not worry if you don't get enough of her right now. And she will also be performing this evening, so give it up for Ryan.
What's up, y'all? How you doing? You guys are really spread out, and so we're gonna do what we've been doing this whole time. I've seen you guys standing up and moving around and connecting, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pass you guys some paper. I'm happy to be here. You guys look like you've been rocking. You sound like you've been rocking. I've been backstage listening. You're already like blowing out the vocals, so that's dope. All right, so what we're here to do is a style-free workshop. How many people are clear about that? How many people is this new information for you? You're like, oh, for real? So, style-free. This is not freestyle, this is styling free. So for those of you guys who this is new information for, great, welcome. You have 3 seconds to run out of the building right now. Forever hold your peace. All right, you're here, and you are rappers today. All right, so what I'm gonna ask you to do, actually, I'm gonna hand a paper here. Take it, pass it. It's likely to run out, so share with your partner if you can. We're gonna do this whole workshop. So this workshop is about what most people think of as freestyle. I call it styling free, and there's a few reasons for that. Freestyle is a mechanism and a medium that we all see online. We see people rapping, we see people battling, talking about each other's mothers and all that kind of stuff. We're not doing that today, all right? It's also a form that I think when I watch it, I feel it's very aggressive. I feel it's very masculine and male-dominated. And I'm not interested in doing that today either. Because it's Women's History Month, because I'm a woman. And because honestly, I don't freestyle. I style free, which I think is a little bit different. So I'm gonna keep impressing upon you that term because I think it's the way that we can think about what we do. You guys are all singers, right? You sing or in some form. And a cappella singers have to improvise. And that's really what this is all about, improvisation. And it's about finding your voice inside of the beat, inside of the bar. So let me turn off this beat for now. So, styling free is really about just talking over an instrumental. Just having a conversation with the people in the room over the instrumental. Did you guys get paper? Everybody get a paper? No, not so much? Okay. So here's what I'm gonna, okay, we're passing it around. I didn't know it would be so popular, that's great. So share with your buddies, maybe 3 share a paper, and then maybe we can get around.
Okay.
We're gonna go over that exercise in a minute. So, styling free is just talking over a rhythm. So here's a beat that most of us are familiar with. I'm gonna play it again. How many of you guys know this beat? All right. It's Big Papa. It's gonna be hard for me to talk over this beat without rhyming, but we're gonna try. It's real simple. We're just gonna find the space in the beat, and I think I'm doing it right now. So, where the beat breathes, that's where you speak. You nod your head to the beat. And styling free is simply that thing. And you don't necessarily have to rhyme, you don't even have to sing. It's just finding the space and the break and the rhythm. Finding your place. Finding where your heart aligns with the pace of the beat. It's real simple. I'm rhyming right now, I'm not even trying, I'm just talking to you. Just having a conversation about this workshop. looking into your eyes, seeing how you feel. Right now, I'm rhyming. A little bit. I could be a rapper if I were really trying, but I'm not. I'm just talking to you guys. So you see how my voice is falling over the meter. That's really just freestyle. That's all we're doing right now. I'm freestyling. I'm styling free. Talking to you guys over a beat. Real simple. Now freestyle is also about, or styling free is about rhyming somewhere in the meters, somewhere in the bars, and we'll talk about that too. So as vocal artists, you're familiar with bars, right? Measures, right? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, all right. So most rhymes happen in 16 bar verses, right? 16 measures. So rhyming over a beat is about finding that rhythm. Real simple. More complex rhymers tend to find their space in between rhythms. They can carry over the bar. We'll talk about that when we get into this exercise a little bit, okay? But it's real simple. So again, I think a lot of people get nervous about freestyle because it's all about being in the pocket and being in the measure and making sure you're rhyming and making sure you're saying something clever. I just rhymed. And I just stayed in the pocket. So you really can just let go of all those inhibitions because it's not about that. It's about listening to the beat and to what's in your heart, in your own rhythm, finding your space there. So freestyling, styling free for me is about meditation first. We're going to get into a space and talk about that a little bit. It's about hearing yourself first. So in freestyling or in styling free, oftentimes the beat is playing. There's somebody who's imposing and they're in front of you and they're expecting you to rhyme because you said you're a rapper, because you're there to battle or whatever. Styling free is different. It's about first centering yourself and finding your own voice, finding out where your heartbeat is, being present to the moment. So let's stand up for a second. I want you all to close your eyes. You can put your papers down on your chairs, anything that you're holding in your hands, let it go right now. I want you to close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Relax your bodies. Now, most freestyle MCs you watch, keep your eyes closed. They don't center themselves before they start rapping. They're oftentimes in a posture of aggression. They're ready to fight. They're ready to argue. That's not what we're doing today. What we're going to do is find our middle first. So I want you to continue to take breath and notice your breathing. Notice at what pace you're breathing. Notice a couple things about yourself. What's your posture? Are you in a defensive stance? Are you nervous? Are you protecting yourselves with your arms folded? And that's okay, just notice. Are you wide open and ready? Are you on your toes? Are you eager? Are you curious? Just notice these things about yourself. Again, notice the pace of your heart. Is it beating rapidly? Is it staying on beat? Is it like in measure? Does it kind of fluctuate? Notice that. And notice your breathing. Styling free is about being present to that before you even tune in to what is happening on the outside. Being present to your natural rhythm, what is happening with you, how you're feeling, what is happening with your body. If you can stay present to that, the outside influence of the music won't matter. It'll actually align to where you are. And then you find yourself within the rhythm. So that's what I'm going to compel you to do. As we work on this workshop, as we do these like 40 minutes I think we have, I want
want you to always think about aligning yourself to your own rhythm, to your own pace, and your own beat. The other thing I want you to do, and this is what I'm leading us towards, is not judge yourself. I think a lot of people, particularly women, get nervous about hip-hop, rhyming, and certainly freestyling, and I'm speaking about myself, because I judge myself before I get into it. And it makes it impossible to center myself and find out where I am. So I want you to just relinquish all judgment, let it all go, and we're gonna play the beat again. This time, I just want you to notice where your breath is. Notice what your body does in response to this beat. Keep your eyes closed, you can open them at your own volition. And just listen. Where does your voice feel like it wants to be in this? Does it want to be on the 1, 2? Does it want to be outside? I see some of you moving your bodies already. Great. Be free. Sound free. Awesome. Just let it go. That's what it's about. So we're taking super incremental baby steps into freestyle. Again, when you watch this online, when you watch Eminem on 8 Mile, this is not what you see. You don't see his meditative moments. You don't see him breathing and centering and becoming, zen before he gets on the bar or on the beat. You see him in a posture ready to go. And that's not what it's about. Styling free is really about it. And you'll find as you get better and better about styling free, that you are so in tune to the universe and so in tune to yourself, and that you find out that there is synchronicity in everything that you do. There's synchronicity with yourself, there's synchronicity with the rhythm, and there's synchronicity in the universe. You see the lights flicker, you hear your heart beat, you feel yourself free, you see the people see you, and you just style free, you see? It's real simple. When you're instrumental and you get reverential on that instrumental, it's real simple. So we'll get there. First, we're gonna practice. We're gonna practice some style, some rhyme style. All right. Grab your papers. Let's move away from these chairs. I feel like it's hard to be free when there's like a piece of metal in the way.
So let's move out into the aisles. Watch your feet. Be careful, don't step on each other. Share the paper with your buddy. If there's a friend next to you who has a hard time seeing the paper, please share. All right, buddies. So, in the midst of this exercise, really quickly, we're going to talk about 2 things in this exercise. This exercise is going to allow us to stretch out our vocal cords, stretch out our mouths, feel what like crazy rhymers like Eminem or W. Diggs or whatever they do. W. Diggs, oh my God, I love that. Right. So we're going to feel what that feels like in our mouth. It's going to feel like chewing a huge wad of gum. And that's part of this exercise, but the other part of this exercise is to identify different rhyme schematics, different rhyme schemes. So I've highlighted a few rhyme schemes up here. They're highlighted also in the papers that you're holding. Oftentimes, we have the standard rhyme scheme, which is A, B, A, B. So if you think about Kendrick Lamar, for example, on All Right, he goes, what you want? You a house, you a car, 40 acres, and a mule, a piano, a guitar, right? So, car, guitar. B rhymes, A rhymes. Or J. Cole, XA on my boy. So, XA. These 2 rhymes don't rhyme at all. These 2 lines don't rhyme at all, but the last 2 lines tend to rhyme. So he says, use a fraud, use a thorn in my side, I'm a knife in your back, I'm the turn of the knob. Actually, the way that this is AXAX. Use a fraud, use a thorn in my side, I'm a knife in your back, I'm the turn of the knob. AXAX. We're going through this quickly. Big Papa. AABB. 2 lines up front rhyme, the 2 lines in the back rhyme with each other. To all the ladies in the place with style and grace, allow me to lay these lyrical douches in your bushes. Right? Not nice, but you get the point. Another common rhyme scheme, Lost Ones by Lauryn Hill. It's funny how money changes the situation. Miscommunication lead to complication. My emancipation don't for your equation. I was on the humble, you on every station. Every rhyme at the end rhymes with the other. There's also the ABBA rhyme scheme, which you don't really find in hip hop very often. There's the AXXA rhyme scheme, where the 2 lines in the middle don't rhyme, but they service making the point. And then there's this one, AXAA, which is like the first line rhymes with the last 2 lines, or AAXA, the 2 front lines rhyme with the last line and the middle line doesn't rhyme. So 21 Savage, for example, how many cards you got? How many something? You got it. Let me see, what's the rhyme? How many cards you got? How much money you got? How many people doubted you? Right? Left you out to rot. A lot. So a lot is rhyming. But the parts in the middle don't necessarily rhyme. How many cards you got? How much money you got? How many people doubted you? Doesn't rhyme. Left you out to rot. Right? So those are rhyme schemes. Those are the basic rhyme schemes that tend to be used in hip hop. Just want you to consider those. I also want you, if you rhyme, if you decide you want to rhyme, if we decide we're going to rhyme in this freestyle workshop, this style free workshop, I want you to consider what it might feel like to try some of these other rhyme schemes. All right, big paper to the side. Let's turn our attention to this. Some of those other rhyme schemes are in this rhyme exercise. So we're going to go together. We're going to read this. I'm going to read the first line. You're going to read right after me. Cool? You're just going to follow what I do. So, rhyme scheme, just to point it out. The unpopular and monitor rhyme, right? They're 2 A rhymes. So you know and I know that much is unpopular. Say it with feeling. You know and I know that much is unpopular.
You know and I know that much is unpopular.
What is poppin' at the present I monitor?
What is poppin' at the present I monitor?
All right, that's 2 A rhyme schemes. What you also notice in there is alliteration. Just want to point that out. The P, pup, pup, pup. Popular, poppin', present. So something, just little things that make your rhyme just sound really fun and dynamic. Some of these tools. All right, the third one. I'm a monolithic, mythical melody meddling under maniacal monikers. Let me do that again. I'm a monolithic, mythical melody meddling under maniacal monikers. Your turn.
I'm a monolithic, mythical melody meddling under maniacal monikers.
Very good. All right, just to point out the rhyme scheme there, we have AAXA. So we have unpopular, monitor, and then the bar hits at melody, and then monikers. Just so we're clear on that rhyme scheme. All right, the next one. Oh, what do I know? Unload like I'm lipo. I blow high like Eiffel. Red rum, I'm a psycho. Somebody want to say it? Oh, what do
I know, unload
like
lipo. I blow high like Eiffel. Red rum, I'm a psycho.
Very good. None of this really makes sense. It's just really cool rhyme scheme. Does anybody want to guess what rhyme scheme that is? AAAA. Very good. I know, lipo, and then there's an internal rhyme. I blow, Eiffel, red rum, psycho. All right. And, okay, this one is where we pick up a little steam. And when it get real, I'm a big deal. Bring the wind chill. Better know I never skip meals. And when it... All right, let's do this together. 5, 6, 7, and when it get real, I'm a big deal. Bring the wind chill, better know I never skip meals. Also, you see these lines are underlined? What words are underlined in in number 5? Yes, get, big, win, skip. So, underlined for 2 reasons. 1, that's the emphasis in the bar. So, and when it get real, I'm a big deal. Bring the wind chill. Better know I never skip meals. The reason why these are important is because in the rhyme scheme, it gives you an opportunity to breathe. So if you're saying a lot of words, you get an opportunity to breathe in those inflections. And when it get real, I'm a big deal. Bring the wind chill. Better know I never skip meals. I didn't have to breathe in this traditional way. I got to breathe in the inflection. The other point that brings is there's 2 internal rhymes in here. So get, big, win, skip, all rhyme. And then real, deal, chill, meals, all rhyme. So there's a double rhyme happening there, just to point it out. All right, next line. Men and women wander in who want to witness victory. Tell them I've been all up in it, ain't no getting rid of me. Hey, very good. All right, let's try that again. Men and women wander in who want to witness victory. Tell them I've been all up in it, ain't no getting rid of me.
Men and women wander in who want to witness victory. Tell them I've been all up in it, ain't no getting rid of me.
Wonderful. All right, this is where we're going to turn up the heat a little bit on this one. You ready? You doing your stretches? All right, here we go. If you want a lot of onomatopoeia, pardon my demeanor, I don't mean to run the meter, I'm a leader. All right, pretty good, pretty good. Way to go, team. Just want to point out a few things in there. Do we see internal rhymes? Give me some of those internal rhymes. You got it. Say it. Pia, meaner, mean to, meter, leader. What about wanna, lotta, ana, mata, pardon, ama? So some internal rhymes in there. We see some alliteration as well. What is some of the alliteration we see? It's the M. Yeah. And it's all in there. It's the N and the M. Na, ma, my, ma, me, I'm. So there's just a lot of opportunity for your tongue to bounce around. If you want a lot of onomatopoeia, pardon my demeanor, I don't mean to run the meter, I'm a leader. Here we go. Now we're going to speed it up a little bit. I'm living up in it, a million a minute, I made up a tip and I'm taking attention. All right, let's try that again. Now it's just everybody's grumbling. You ready? Together. I'm living up in it, a million a minute. I made up a tip and I'm taking attention. Good. All right, we're going to speed this up at some point. That was mostly alliteration. A lot of L's, a lot of M's in there. All right, here we go. I'm kind of a killer riddler. I'm kind of a killer riddler, a riveting intermission into miniature. All right, what are you noticing? What are you noticing about your mouth? Thank you. Are you noticing anything about your mouth? Say it out loud, loud and proud. It's a tongue twister. It's a bit of an exercise, right? You have to work, right? I'm kind of a killer riddler, a riveting intermission into miniature. There's no mumble rap allowed here, right? All right, last line. Oh man, I'm moving about a minute by the mile, and every limit that I hit is sinister. Yep, let's say that again. Oh man, I'm moving about a minute by the mile, and every limit that I hit is sinister. All right, very good. I'm going to run through it. You know and I know that much is unpopular. What is poppin' at the present I monitor. I'm a monolithic, mythical melody meddling under maniacal monikers. Oh, what do I know? Unthough like I'm lipo, I blow high like Eiffel, red rum on a psycho. And when it get real, I'm a big deal, bring a wind chill, better know I never skip meals. Men and women wander in who want to witness victory. Tell them I've been all up in it, ain't no getting rid of it. If you want a lot of onomatopoeia, part of my demeanor, I don't mean to run a meter, I'm a leader. I've been living up in it a minute, I'm living up in it a million a minute, I made up a tip and I'm taking attention. I'm kind of a killer riddler, a riveting intermission into miniature. Oh man, I'm moving about a minute, about a mile on every limit that I hit is sinister. Okay, so we're gonna do that together. We're gonna break it up, 4 bars. 1, 2, 3, and 4 line. And then we're gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8 line. And then we're gonna go 9 and 10, all right? So we're gonna go at an easy pace. You know and I know that much is unpopular. What is popular at the present I monitor. I'm a monolithic. You're speeding up. Let's take it easy. 5, 6, top. You know and I know. Hold on, we gotta get it together. All right, let's all stop. This is why we're at. We're gonna come together on the rhythm. Remember, follow a heartbeat. We're gonna have 1 heartbeat in this minute. Are we here? Now it's our tendency to go faster, but we're gonna stay right here. And you're gonna thank me, because once we get to the end, you don't want to go any faster than this. Okay? All right, and go. You know and I know that much is unpopular. What is popping at the present I monitor. I'm a monolithic melody, battling under maniacal moniker. Oh, what do I know? Unload like I blow high like red rum. I'm a good. Very good. Slow down. We're only going 1 through 4. All right, take a breath. Take a breath. All right. All right. So we're gonna stay on this rhythm. This rhythm. This rhythm. The reason why I slow down is because there's a stuffed bar in there. Okay? So we would come from oh, what do I know? Unload like I'm lipo. I blow high like Eiffel. Red rum, I'm a. And when it get real, I'm a big deal. Bring the wind chill. Better know I never skip meals. All right? It's a different rhythm. So let's take it from oh, what do I know? Okay? 7, 8. Oh, what do I know? Like I blow high like. And when it get real, I'm a bring the better know I never skip meals. Good. All right. Men and women. No, that's how we're doing it. Okay, we're gonna take it down. All right, no rhythm anymore. We're gonna be here. I just want to slow it down for everybody because it'll be crazy. Men and women wander in who want to witness victory. Tell them I've been all up in it, ain't no getting rid of. Again, men and women wander in who want to witness victory. Don't tell them I've been all up. One more time. Men and women wander in who want to witness victory. Tell them I've been all up. All right. Ain't no getting rid of. And go. If you want a lot of onomatopoeia, pardon my demeanor. I don't need to run the meter. Again, if you want a lot of onomatopoeia, pardon my demeanor. I don't need to run the meter. I'm a leader. Again. If you want a lot of onomatopoeia, pardon my demeanor. I don't need to. Back to men. I'm a leader. Men and women wander in who want to witness it. Tell them I've been all up in it, ain't no getting rid of. Okay, if you want a lot of onomatopoeia, pardon my demeanor. I don't need to run the meter. I'm a leader. All right, good. Good job. All right, we're going to take it from 8. I'm living up in it a million a minute. I made up a tip and I'm taking attention. I'm kind of a killer riddler, a riveting intermission into miniature. Okay? Easy. I'm living up in it a million a minute. I made up a tip and I'm taking attention. I'm kind of a killer riddler, a riveting intermission. Let's just do 8. I'm living up in it. 8. Louder. Keep going. Good. All right, now. I'm kind of a killer riddler, a riveting intermission into miniature. Again. I'm kind of a killer riddler, a riveting intermission into miniature. Again. Good. All right. We're going to go from 8 to 9. I'm living up in it. One more time. All right, we're going to go from I'm kind of a killer riddler, a riveting intermission into miniature. Oh man, I'm moving about a minute by the mile, and every limit that I hit is sinister. Okay? There's actually no breath in there, so it's actually I'm kind of a killer riddler, a riveting intermission into miniature. Oh man, I'm moving about a minute by the mile, and every limit that I hit is sinister. Okay? It's an inflection on stir and sinister. Okay? So, hi. I'm kind of a killer riddler, a riveting intermission into miniature. Oh man, I'm moving about a minute by the mile, and every limit that I hit is sinister. Okay? It's a different rhythm. Easy. I'm kind of a killer riddler, a riveting intermission into miniature. Oh man, I'm moving about a minute by the mile, and every limit that I hit is sinister. You gotta run right on through it. So here we go. I'm gonna try it again just so you hear it. I'm kind of a killer riddler, a riveting intermission into miniature. Oh man, I'm moving about a minute by the mile, and every limit that I hit is sinister. You hear the inflections? Okay, one more. I'm gonna do it one more time so you can hear it. I'm kind of a killer riddler, a riveting intermission into miniature. Oh man, I'm moving about a minute by the mile, and every limit that I hit is sinister. Got it? All right, easy. Everybody, 9. That's the rhythm, okay? One more time. I'm kind of a killer riveter.
Sinister. Good. One more time. 5, 6, 7. I'm kind of a killer riddler, a riveting intermission into miniature. Oh man, I'm moving about a minute by the mile, and every limit that I hit is sinister.
All right. Good job. You guys want to try it all the way through? All right. We're going to do it on a very slow clip. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. You know and I know that much is unpopular. What is popping at the present? Easy. I'm a monolithic, mythical melody. Okay. Meddling under maniacal. Keep it slow. Oh, what do I know? I'm low like I'm hypo. I blow high like Eiffel. Red rum, I'm a psycho. And when it gets real, I'm a big win. Minute with a 1 minute. Okay. All right. I messed that up for you. I think I messed that up. You know and I know. Let me see if I can do it all at once, really slow, just to model it really quickly. You know and I know that much is unpopular. What is popping at the present I monitor. I'm a monolithic, mythical melody, meddling under maniacal monikers. Oh, what do I know? I'm low like I'm lipo. I blow high like Eiffel. Red rum, I'm a psycho. And when it get real, I'm a big deal. Bring the windshield, better know I never skip meals. Men and that's not right. Men and women, yep, that's not right either. Men and women want to win it. Okay, so we're gonna go from, my bad guys. We're gonna end at skip meals and then we're gonna breathe. Okay? And then we're gonna go into another rhythm. So let's go a little faster. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You know and I know that much is unpopular. What is popping at the present I'm on.
Okay.
I'm a monolithic, mythical melody, meddling under maniacal moniker.
Oh, what do
I know I'm
low
low like I'm lipo.
I blow high like
Eiffel.
Back to the top. Faster. You know, okay. Oh, okay. Scared of y'all over here. All right, let's go back to the top. We're gonna speed it up. You know and I know that much is unpopular. Okay, that's where we're gonna go. 5, 6, 7, 8.
You know and I know that much is unpopular.
Okay.
What is popping at the present I'm on. I'm a monolithic, mythical melody, battling under maniacal monikers. Oh, what do I know? I blow like I'm Michael. I blow high like Eiffel.
Good. Whoa, okay. All right, good. Let's go from men and women wanna and who wanna witness. Hey, telling Okay, we're gonna do that. All right, here we go. 6, and we're gonna try to keep going until we end it. Okay, ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Men and women. Okay.
Tell them I've been all up in it, ain't no getting rid of it.
Yay.
If you want a lot of onomatopoeia, pardon my demeanor, I don't mean to run the meter, I'm a leader.
Living a minute. I'm kind of a killer riddler. It just turned into word stew at the end. Just men and women wanted and who want to witness victory. Tell them, so let's all do it. Just that last line, I'm kind of a killer riddler, a riveting intermission into miniature. Oh man, I'm moving about a minute, about a mile, and every limit that I hit is sinister. So try not to stop. Your logic is going to tell you to stop. Again, this is about getting free. So break away from what you already know and follow your rhythm. Your tongue is going to take you there. Okay? It's already written for you. So your body and your tongue is already driving forward. Don't slow it down. I'm kind of a killer riddler, a riveting intermission into miniature. Oh man, I'm moving about a minute, by the mile, and every limit that I hit is sinister. Okay? So just ride with it. The freer you get, the easier it'll become. Okay? Divorce yourself from your logic and follow the rhythm. All right? Let's take it from men and women. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Men and women wandering who want to witness victory.
Good job.
Tell them I've been all up in it, ain't no getting rid of me. If you want a lot of onomatopoeia, pardon my demeanor, I don't mean to run the meter, I'm a leader.
I'm living up in it. I'm kind of a killer riddler. Oh man, I'm moving about a minute. Yeah, good job. Give yourself a round of applause. You want to try to run it all the way through? All right. All I'm going to ask you to do is start together. Where you end is your business. Okay? Try to start together, collectively as a whole room. And keep in mind that it gets crazy towards the end. So if you start fast at the top because you think it's going to sound cool, know that you're going to have word jumble at the very end. Okay? You want me to give you a beat?
Yes, please.
All right.
You know and I know that much is unpopular. What is popping at the present I monitor. I'm a monolithic, mythical melody, meddling under maniacal monikers. Oh, what do I know? I look like I like oh, I look like I will run on a cypher.
Together. Onomatopoeia, pardon my demeanor. I don't mean to run the meter. I'm a leader. Woo! I see you over here. Good job. Good job. Way to go, everybody. Good job. Good job. Good job. Okay. Let's put our papers down. Clap for yourselves, please. Clap for yourselves. That was excellent. So now your bodies, your mouths should be nice and loose. Now we're going to move into a rhyme in the round, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a beat. I want you guys to circle all the way around. I think we can make it between this aisle, that aisle up there, and down here. So let's just try to circle this middle set of chairs. Standing up. Yes, and face the inside. As you guys are lining up, I want you to also use your ears. Listen. Be present to your body. It's hard to listen while you're chatting. So, we're going to do a rhyme in the round. What that means is I'm going to give each of us, you can put your papers down. Each of us, I'm going to give the whole room a very simple word, like dog. And we're going to rhyme dog all the way around the room. Your only stipulation is you cannot, if the person next to you says dog, you can't say dog right after them, okay? You can maybe say it if you're the second person, but I challenge you to be more creative. So if I say dog, you say log, and you say dog, maybe, right? What do you say? Okay, and then what do you say? All right, that works, okay? You see how we're going? So you can't say the word next to the person, if the person to my left says fog, then the next person can't say fog. You see what I'm saying? But the next person can say fog. Got it? We're going to start with cat. We're going to do it without a rhythm. We're just going to do it in the room. But I ask you not to let a whole lot of space live in between. Okay? So this time, I'm going to throw it this way, because you thought I was coming to you, didn't you? Nope. We're going this way. So cat is the word. Cat. Say it with your chest. Cat.
Rat. Bat. Cat. Stat. Cat. Stat. Chat.
Mat.
Cat. Sat. Bat. Democrat.
Oh. Okay.
Ant. Rat. Cat. Stat. Cat. Stat.
Big boy. Okay.
Frat. Say frat. Okay, cool. Okay. Tat. Flat. Tat. Bat. Sat. Nat. At. Splat.
Frat, mat, smat, catalog, smat, acrobat.
No.
Spat. Fact.
He said fact.
Rat, flat.
Crap.
All right, good. Now, did you notice what your body did when you got stuck? Or somebody said your word? You're like, oh. I noticed some of you guys went like this, or you put your hands on your hips, or you threw your hands in the air. You immediately judged yourself. Let it go. Open your body. Let your arms free. And just let it flow. Okay? Here's another word. Ill.
Phil.
No, ill.
Trill. Still.
We're still rhyming. You're not present. Be present, baby.
What?
Okay, let's start over. Let's start over. Hot.
Hot. Hot. Lot.
Spot. Spot.
Rot. Hot. Bot. Rot. Hot.
Hot. Not. Caught. Robot. Hey. Astronaut. Yeah. Cough. Frost. Hot. Hot. Okay. Lot. Lot.
Talk.
Shot. Area. Dog. Truck.
Very good. You see how creative you're starting to get? I love it. So here's what's happening for you. I just want to elevate what's happening. We got about 5 or 6 minutes left. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna break into little groups. I'm gonna turn on a beat, and I'm gonna give you a simple word, and we're gonna rhyme in a small circle those words. But I want you to think about what's happening. If you notice, some of the people that said more difficult words, more words with more syllables, they knew that that wasn't going to be said. They knew more than likely if I say astronaut, somebody else is not going to say it. Or if I say Marriott, somebody else is not going to say it. You start to become more complex with your rhyme scheme as you begin to become more loose. And so that's the practice of using each other's brains to make things happen. All right, we're going to do a very slow beat, a slow-ish beat. Let me see. Here we go. You guys, circle up. You guys, circle up. Okay? You and you, circle up. You to 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 you, circle up. And you guys, circle up. Cool? Hey, squat. All right. I'm gonna give you a word. We're gonna say bill. But here's where our bar exercise happened. This is where it's gonna help. So let me show you. Really quick. All right. We're gonna use the word bill. And every 2 bars, somebody has to say something without letting the beat drop. So, bill, will, real, kill, okay? Actually, we're gonna use the word think, okay? So, think, every 1, 2, 3, 4 counts, okay? So, think. One person will say it, so pick your first person. First person say it, and pick a direction, okay? Get comfortable with it. Good. 4 bars. Use your outside voice. Talk to each other. It's not a secret. Keep going. Good. I hear some of you guys using phrases. That's fresh. You can do words or phrases. All right. Now we're going to do it on the 2 bar, but now we're doing hot. So hot, cot, knock, stop, rot, thought. Okay? Ready? 2 bars. Go. Good, keep going. All right, every bar, we're going at sounds, okay? Every bar. So that sounds like this. It sounds like at, hat, rat, bat, cat, mat, splat. Who's that? You see what I'm saying? like that. Ready? And go! Good job. Eight more bars. Nice, nice. Give it up for yourselves. All right. This next one, this is the next and final one. All right. Everybody is responsible for a 2-bar intro to your name. So your name, you're gonna introduce yourself to the group. My name is Ryan, and I'm a lion. I ain't playing, but I'm crying. That's it. And then you pass it. Okay? Really quickly. We're gonna do it slow. I'm gonna slow the beat down for you. Super slow. 1 minute. 1 minute. Use your name. My name is Mike. I ride a bike. It's not a trike. I'm not a type. Okay? Easy. You might have a different word, name. Pick a person and start. 60 seconds. Nice. Very good. And remember, you can use all different forms. A-A-B-B, A-A-B-B-A. I see you guys. Cool. You guys should be able to work together. My name is Crystal. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Got it. It's good. Good job. Good job. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Give it up for yourselves. Good job. All right. That's a lot in a little bit of time. But if you leave with nothing else today, leave with, so we got to wrap it up. I'm sorry. Leave with a couple things. One, styling free or freestyle is about relinquishing judgment. So the minute that you find your center and your own rhythm, you'll be fine. You'll freestyle on your own rhythm. So that's the first thing. So let go of judgment. Don't judge yourself. Don't trip. There are no mistakes. You're fine. You have your own rhythm. The second thing is you can always rhyme in different rhyme schemes, okay? You don't have to be A or A-B. You can not rhyme at the very beginning and not rhyme or rhyme at the very beginning, not rhyme all the way in between, and then decide to bring a rhyme up totally, at the very end. There's a lot of opportunity. I want you guys to study the rhyme sheet. the more that you work on those exercises, the more you start to hear in different kinds of rhyme schemes, different types of internal rhymes and what have you. All right, thank you guys so much. Have a good afternoon.
Yes, let's thank Ryan one more time. I'm excited for next year's all rapping a cappella group.